The news continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Public Works Department is looking at dredging as a possible solution to mitigate flooding in Bulacan and Pampanga. Parts of the North Luzon Expressway remain flooded after days of incessant rain. Now, NLEX officials even reported a 10-kilometer-long traffic buildup yesterday. To address this, the DPWH wants to dredge rivers in Bulacan and Pampanga to increase their water capacity.
One of the main reasons why nagkaroon ng mga ganitong massive inundation and flooding surrounding the areas in Bulacan and Pampanga is because yung mga malalaking rivers nila are actually, the riverbeds are too shallow now. For the past many years, there has not been any desilting works or dredging works that have been undertaken to increase the carrying capacity of these rivers.
Meanwhile, one expert raises the need for effective regional planning to ensure that roads can withstand pressure, such as those caused by climate change.
Yan ang problema, yung mga infrastructure natin ngayon, but based on old assumptions, yung impact ng NLEX at lahat ng mga expressways na hundreds of kilometers long, ito tumatawid sa mga region na hindi lang individual LGUs. So regional planning po ang kailangan na dapat matilip natin kung ano impact ng climate change.
Heads up motorists, another massive price hike in oil is expected next week. Diesel prices are expected to go up by nearly 4 pesos per liter. Kerosene prices are expected to jump by about 2 pesos and 65 centavos, while gasoline will have a 35 centavo per liter price increase. Now, if the price hikes push through, it will be the 5th consecutive week of upward price movement for diesel and kerosene and the 4th week of increase for gasoline. The Energy Department says the surge was caused by Saudi Arabia's decision to extend cuts in crude oil production until September. The agency added that higher demand for diesel is also affecting prices.
Ang ating mga raw materials nanggagaling sa Saudi, yung sa fourth quarter, base sa outlook ng flat, talagang magkakaroon ng deficit kasi tataas ang demand. So with that, talagang pataas ang presyo. Hindi lang ang Pilipinas ang apektado ng presyo. Worldwide yung supply tightness.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. PBA legend Jimmy Alapag is now coaching in the NBA. The veteran cager announced that he is now part of the Sacramento Kings coaching staff. He will be the team's player development coach. Now, before this, Jimmy coached the Kings G League team, Stockton. During his PBA tenure, Jimmy played for Talk and Text. He also had several stints with Gilas Pilipinas and was a coach for Alabang Pilipinas in the ASEAN Basketball League.
Extremely grateful, extremely thankful, and extremely blessed to announce that I'll be joining the Sacramento Kings coaching staff.
Meanwhile, e-commerce adoption in the Philippines is seen to grow steadily despite slower growth in Southeast Asia. That's according to Ninja Van Group. Thought Leaders host Kathy Yang spoke with Ninja Van Group co-founder Alvin Teo. Let's watch this.
You did accelerate your automation and other operational improvements in a factory you've launched last year in Cabuyao, Laguna.
Yep.
And this includes fully integrated measurement and sortation systems, so basically really tripling capacity.
Yep.
But what are utilization looking like, utilization rates looking like as customers return to mobility?
So coming out of the COVID pandemic, what we have seen in the Philippines and all across the entire region is that e-commerce growth rates have slowed slightly, but are still on a positive trend nonetheless. And this larger macro trend is something that I do expect to continue to see in the Philippines and the Southeast Asian region on an ongoing basis. And what it means for utilization of our Cabuyao warehouse is that we continue to see high levels of utilization, and as we come close to maximum utilization, we probably will need to contemplate the establishment of a new facility as well.
A new facility in the Philippines?
When the time comes.
So the target is MSMEs? I mean, what sort of a market are you looking for to ensure that the utilization rates are maintained?
That are selling all categories of goods online in the Philippines. So we have a multi-pronged approach to go after and serve these various categories of customers for ourselves.
So you're actually seeing the first phase, perhaps, of e-commerce growth in the Philippines still, despite the booming growth that we've seen in Southeast Asia. I mean, where do we stack up post-pandemic and as mobilities increase?
So Philippines continues to see fairly strong e-commerce growth rates in line with the rest of the region actually. And in particular, I like to call out live selling as a particular area of very strong and explosive growth. It's a unique arm of within e-commerce that I'm personally very excited for because it represents an entirely new way for buyers to shop online. Right now, a lot of unexpected demand tends to be drilled down into the minds of the buyers as they are scrolling through a short video or a live stream, and suddenly they come across a parcel that might just tickle their fancy. So it's a very powerful new way of e-commerce that is driving a lot of e-commerce growth in the Philippines.
Catch the full interview on Thought Leaders with Kathy Yang this coming Tuesday, August 8 at 9 p.m. on One News. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.